What's going on, everybody? It's your guy, Vodka in here with The Witcher Wild Hunt. Now, I have played this game before. I love this game. It's one of my favorite games. Not only just because of like the gameplay, the monster hunting, and all that stuff, but just the story and the lore. Sorry if I'm moving around a bit. All right. Let's see. There we go. There we go.
I see you gather before me. Hungry, terrified, clutching your babes to your breast. Emperor Emir has marched his legions into our lands, laid siege to every fortress from here to the Blue Mountains. Rabid and ravenous, he bites and bites away. Men of the North, you stand at the precipice. Your kings have failed you, so now you turn to the gods. And yet you do not plead. You do not kneel to dust your heads with ash. Instead you wail, why have the gods forsaken us? We must look into the trials we failed long ago. In a time past, our world intertwined with another through an upheaval scholars call the conjunction of the spheres. The gods allowed unholy forces to slip into our domain. The offspring of that cataclysm was the nefarious force called magic. Yet we did not banish it, instead studying the vile arcane for our own power and wealth. And the monsters at our door, the unholy relics of this conjunction. The trolls, the corpse eaters, the werewolves. Did we raise our swords against them? Or have we laid this burden on others? On so-called witches. Stray children taught the ways of foul sorcery, their bodies mutated through blasphemous ritual. Sent to fight monsters, though they could not distinguish good from evil. The flicker of humanity, long extinguished within them. Yes, their numbers have dwindled through the years. But a few still roam our lands, offering their bloody work for coin. To this day, they shame us with their very existence. The North bleeds, flogged by war. The battles are the gods' whip, chastisement for our sins. And let us not forget the terrors, the scourges from beyond our world. The wild hunt rides the sky with every full moon. The Dark Raiders abduct our children into lands unknown. Some say they herald a second conjunction. Can we chart a course back into the light? Will we find the strength to banish the mages from our kingdoms? Unite around the warmth of the eternal fire. Nigh is the time of the sword and axe. None will fight this war in our stead. Nigh is the time of madness and disdain.
All right. Boom.
You know I don't find that amusing.
It wasn't meant to amuse, but to prod you to hurry. It's midday already. You promised Ciri you'd train with her. Go before Vesemir bores her to death with those etchings.
So, later then.
See you later.
All right. Again, it has been a while since I played this game, so I may be a little rusty when it comes to a lot of stuff.
You're running out of juice.
I know. You might bring me some more once you're done training.
Ah, there we are. So, Witchers are actually based on a book series, and they're also getting a Netflix series. I don't know if the Netflix series is going to follow the story of Geralt.
Old Witcher's fast asleep. Ciri's disappeared somewhere, of course. Guess she prefers practice to theory.
What?
Time to wake up, Master. These lessons so boring they put you to sleep too?
Damn it. After taking notes on ghouls and owl-ghouls, wanted to rest my eyes a bit.
Making her slog through that brick? No wonder she took off.
John of Bruges lacks flair, true, but he's reliable. Not like the hogwash they print nowadays. She's tackling the pendulums, right? How many times do I have to tell her? Don't train alone. It only embeds your errors. Bring our young damsel to the lower courtyard. She wants to practice, she'll get to practice.
Don't get mad at her.
Don't
She's
get
a
mad
kid.
at her.
Why the hell not? The whippersnapper refuses to do as she's told.
You like that about her.
Fine. I suppose I'm partly to blame. But this has to end. Now. Killing monsters is not something to be taken lightly. Ciri must understand that, if she's to become one of us. I'll see you below.
Now I see why you were so eager to practice. Strike. You're not in this circus. Pirouette. Wrong. Footwork. Enough. Get down.
With a flip?
What do you think? All right. Take off the blindfold. You've got work to do. Your reflexes are still slow.
Maybe for a witcher.
Think drowners or striggers will go easy on you because you haven't undergone the mutations? Though in your shoes, I'd fear Vesemir more than any strigger. Disobeying his instructions? Unwise.
Well, yes, but that book was horribly dull.
I know. And you know that's no excuse.
I'm sorry. It won't happen again.
Better not. Vesemir said if it does, he'll make you eat a bowl of slugs covered in salt.
You!
Exactly. So you'd best behave. Come on. We'll practice with the others down below.
Shall we run the walls?
Of course. This a Witcher school or an elven bathhouse?
Beat you to the bottom.
Maybe if you fall.
So you see, Witchers are not like normal humans. They have special powers. Not special powers, but basically they've undergone an
What did I tell you about breathing?
like
Through
you
your
said,
mouth, in
mutations.
rhythm with your steps. Siri, cut it out.
She's such a little smartass. But yeah, so Witchers have better abilities than people. And what happens is that if they go through mutations around Ciri's age, it gives them like the golden eyes that you see that they have, and then it also makes their, well, in certain cases, I think Geralt already had white hair. But in all cases of Witchers, the Witchers are completely sterile.
Anything to say for yourself, young lady?
I'm very sorry, Uncle Vesemir.
Young blood craves action, I understand that. But when you fight a beast, knowledge counts as much as your silver sword. At the very least, you ought to be able to tell a ghoul from an owl ghoul.
By markings, like unto the Panthera tigris that in Zerrikania dwells, and by the sickly paleness of its visage.
So you did read the chapter. Still, you should have asked if...
But you were asleep, Uncle Vesemir.
Let's see.
So you did the reading. Why not admit it right off?
Never pounce on an advantage as soon as it appears. Wait till it stands to have maximum effect. Uncle Vesemir's words.
Well, you're a quick study. Quick, but mischievous. Fine, we've talked enough. Geralt, you're with me, Lambert with Eskel, Ciri with the dummy.
Again?
Stop groaning and grab a sword. What do you think? Should we start by reviewing the fundamentals or go right to free training?
I'll start with the fundamentals. That's the way you start with anything.
Should work on the basics. Even skilled masters need to hone the fundamentals, and Ciri's barely a novice.
And if
your
you're wondering
sword,
why the
Geralt.
Witchers have two swords,
Quick cuts. 1, 2, 3.
Shut up and fight.
Strong strikes now. Give it all you got. Never lock your elbow when striking, young lady. Down.
Position, Ciri. Footwork. Remember.
So, the Witchers have two swords. One's steel and the other one's made of silver. And the silver ones are only for monsters.
Ciri, see how Geralt holds his sword at its angle?
What am I supposed to carry? Like a stupid dummy.
Pretend now, live later. What now? Riposte! Strike! Counter-strike!
Maybe a storm's coming.
There we go.
Slice the jugular.
Come on, stop trying to hit me and hit me.
Now, young lady, to bring the day to a close, we'll go over a few witches' signs. Let's start with Ciri, Gwen is sometimes called the Witcher's Shield. Now watch carefully to see why. Who's next?
Yeah, so
Castigate
again, this
me,
all
Geralt.
happens
I want
in
to see
the...
sparks fly. See? If not for the Gwen sign, I'd be aflame by now. All right, Geralt, come on. See that, Ciri? Art will knock anyone or anything off balance, destroy their rhythm. Time for Axie. Damn it, I hate this feeling. Ugh. Axie can really muddle your mind. Erden now. Show her, Geralt. See this, Ciri? Couldn't move if I wanted to. Throw a bomb. Don't worry, Ciri. Gwen will dampen the blow.
Again, this game is really detailed.
Come on!
Sticky bomb!
Fine. Enough. Continue training at will.
Ow, you dick.
Whoa! You really showed him, kid.
Ciri, get down here.
A little she-devil. Soon as she's back, we'll set her to polishing all the swords at Kaer Morhen.
Find that helmet? Ciri? I'll make sure to find every last blade for you. What the? Vesemir.
I've long awaited this, and you, White Wolf.
No!
Yeah.
You all right?
Had a nightmare.
About?
take forever to explain.
Dawn's some way off. We've got time.
Started in the guest room at Kaer Morhen. I was relaxing in the tub, and next to me,
Triss?
Yennefer. Funny, isn't it? She's never been there. Seemed so real in my dream, though.
Was she nagging you about something? True to life, indeed. We'll find her.
In the dream, I went and found Ciri. Then we trained.
Those were the days. Little she-devil. I've trained kids who were faster, stronger, but none had her character. Didn't end well, did it? Your dream?
No. A wild hunt appeared, attacked Ciri. I couldn't move, stood there like a stump.
It was just a dream.
That's the problem. It was more. In the past, when Ciri'd appear in my dreams, something was wrong. She was in danger.
We taught her how to defend herself from anything, wraiths included.
Be dawning soon. Time to go.
Wait. Show me the letter from Yennefer. Might have overlooked some hint in there.
Didn't overlook anything. We were meant to meet in Willoughby. That's what she wrote. Meanwhile, one army or another burned the village to the ground. All we can do is follow her trail, so...
Stop talking for a minute and give me the letter. Ah, how about that? It does smell of lilac and gooseberries.
You were gonna read it, not sniff it.
We must meet soon. Willoughby near Vizima. Nothing else to guide us there. What's this postscript? I still have the unicorn?
Stuffed unicorn.
Stuffed unicorn. Used it once or twice. In certain situations.
The things young folk get up to these days.
Back on topic. How's it look? How far behind Yennefer are we?
2 or 3 days. Trail's fresh. But it looks like it leads towards the main road. Could be muddled there. Wait, hear that?
I smell it. Ghouls. How long are you gonna make me wait?
Roach, move out of the way. Ah, you dick.
Of course, when armies pass, necrophages follow. Let's go before any more show up.
Gonna go ahead and loot all their stuff. Like I said, this game is ridiculously big. Temeria soldiers hide in the woods nearby. They've been declared outlaws and a threat to the Emperor's subjects. Assaulting or sheltering them in any way will be summarily punished till both spent. So this is Roach.
Ever
He's a
tell you about
teleporting
this
demon
sorcerer
horse.
I knew? Couldn't stop talking about how useful they are as creatures.
Because you can brew potions from their blood?
No, because by eating rotting corpses, they prevent epidemics.
Did he know they eat the living as well?
No, really upset him too. His theory collapsed.
Like I said, this is one of my favorite games that I've played.
War's not exactly going our way.
We have a side.
The Northern Realms.
Radovid's realms, don't you mean? Temeria and Edirn are no more.
Radovid's pledged to restore the old borders as soon as he wins the war.
Believe that?
Gotta believe something. It's what keeps us going.
So if I remember right, there's two sides to the war, and one of the sides, I can't remember, I think it's the Redanians. The Redanians want to wipe out every non-human. So that includes witchers, elves, dwarves.
We going? Help me! Help!
How's it gone?
Yeah. Come out.
Gods, that was close. I was sure I'd end up like my mare.
Provided you got lucky.
Your horse died quickly, but griffins like to toy with their prey. Eat it, alive, piece by piece.
Oh. You'd like a reward, I suppose.
Yeah, you don't know us
You
a
don't
thing.
owe us anything. You were in need. We helped.
And they call witches heartless. Say they won't lift a finger without pay.
They also say mice are born of rotting straw. Back to the trail.
Like I said, leads to the main road and ends there, muddled.
You seek someone?
Yes,
Yeah.
a woman. Medium height, long black hair. Seen anyone like that?
No. But there's an inn here in White Orchard. Sole one around. Gets its share of travelers. Perhaps you'll learn something there? Besides, the innkeep's my cousin. Tell her Bram sent you. She'll treat you like family.
Not a bad idea. Especially since that wound needs cleaning.
Beast barely grazed me. But sure, could use a good rye. Nice and cool, you know, straight from a cellar.
Let's go.
I think, yep, here's the bestiary. So this is like our dictionary full of all the different monsters and things we can find. There's necrophages, there's ghouls, you name it. Werewolves, vampires. And by vampires, I don't mean that Edward Cullen shit.
So, a griffin this close to the village? Strange.
My thoughts exactly. In the forest or the mountain, sure, but here? Near the main road.
Maybe it's the war. Corpses everywhere, the stench of blood, burnt flesh. Drives monsters crazy sometimes.
Men, too. We need to watch ourselves in White Orchard. And we should leave as soon as we learn anything.
Oh, hey now.
Out of the way.
Happens, you're wrong about Swift. Lad went missing one day, so folk nag a witch that's hunting it.
What? Take that down before there's trouble.
That is a coat of arms, the Temerian lilies. They've a right to hang there.
This ain't Temeria no more, old man. It's Nilfgaard now.
My arse it is. Witches?
I'll not drink with Weaver-Lost freaks.
Beg your pardon for those thugs.
No need. We're used to it.
Folk are jumpy round here. Armies just passed through. Now a griffin's prowling about.
Already had the pleasure. Ran into your kinsman, Bram.
Bram? How is he?
Alive. Sends his regards.
Master Witches. Food and drink on the house. What can I get you?
Looking for a woman. Raven-haired, violet eyes, dresses in black and white. Riding in from Willoughby. And, strange as it sounds, lilac and gooseberries might have smelled that.
I've not seen nor smelt such a lady. Believe I'd remember.
Yeah, especially hard to forget this one.
Plenty of travellers about, though. Folk from all over. Might be worth your while to ask after her.
Let's see.
Thanks.
I don't have any
everything.
crowns to buy anything with, so...
Master Witches, would you be of a mind to kill the griffin? Beast's a scourge on our land. Only killed livestock at first, but it's got a taste for human flesh of late. We're afeard to set foot outdoors.
If someone will pay us, won't say no. Help you bandage that up?
Please. I'm not decrepit yet.
Then I'll ask about Yennefer.
Just remember, we'd rather not draw any attention.
Here.
All
Black
right.
one's been out
Who's
measuring
gonna
the
tell me
field.
what?
I'm looking for someone.
And we seek some peace and quiet.
Out of my face, freak. For your breath sours my beer.
Use the delusion ability in the character panel. So this is fun to do.
Raven-haired woman dressed in black and white. Seen her? Talk.
Folks say the lady rode through the village a few days back. Galloping so fast she knocked Radabor into a ditch.
Which way did she go?
Dunno. Lots of tracks leading off the main road. Could have gone anywhere.
Oi, people! The freak's taken Micah's mind!
Uh-huh. And I'll take your tongue if you don't shut up.
Again, the Witchers are like the ultimate badasses. You need a monster problem solved, you call a Witcher. They won't like...
There are 4 factions. What a waste of time. The Earth shall revolve around the sun before you comprehend these rules.
Got a minute?
Why not? Aldert Geert, Assistant Professor in Contemporary History at Oxenfurt Academy.
Geralt of Rivia. Witcher, with tenure. I'm looking for a woman. Long hair, dressed in black and white. Seen anyone like that?
Of course not. Unlike the populace, I know the Horsewoman of War is pure poppycock.
Horsewoman of War? What's that about?
Folk say an omen. A beautiful phantom rides the fields at night, looks as you described her. Armies follow her, and all who cross her path meet with misfortune.
I can vouch for the last bit. Know where they saw her?
No, facts interest me, not fairy tales.
Alright. Why are you here?
Not a place I'd ever expect to find a scholar. Take it you're fleeing the war?
Quite the opposite. Chasing it. I'm headed for the front.
Tired of life?
I seek knowledge, which I value more than life itself. I've a thirst no dusty old tomes can quench. I wish to see the Nilfgaardian invasion with my own eyes, understand it, and record it all in my chronicle, my magnum opus.
Let's see.
Interesting. We need somebody to describe war, what it's really like. Not colorful banners and generals making moving speeches, but rape, violence, and thoughtless cruelty.
Ah, I see you lack the polish of the Academy. Rape and cruelty are details of no import to the war's course. Trinkets on the garment of conflict, one might say.
Tell that to the people whose houses burned down.
Let's see.
War
yeah,
reached Novigrad yet?
Nope, but it's only a matter of time. Nilfgaard on one bank, Redania on the other, drooling over the city like dogs over a juicy bone.
Many a ruler's choked on that bone.
True. We value our liberty in Novigrad, and we know how to fight for it.
The scholars especially.
The sword is not the only weapon. Do not forget, architects from our academy designed the city walls. Walls no war machine has ever crumbled.
Gotta go. So long.
A moment, Witcher. You strike me as a man of the world. Are you familiar with Gwent?
No, and I don't have time to learn.
But the rules are quite simple. Come, let's play.
So Gwent actually became its
Splendid.
own like
Here's
game.
how it's done.
So I actually know how to play Gwent pretty well. Let's see, all cards. I don't have any Scoia'tael cards. I only got the Northern Realm cards. Let's see, Biting Frost and Penetral Frog. Nilfgaard. So every one of these cards has a certain boost, and you can place it in a certain area. And let's see, choose a card to redraw. I'll take one of the ballistas and I'll take her out. So I'll start with her here. And basically, we only have a certain amount of cards to win the round. And you see those little red gems right there? They're the ones that show us like how much we have. So Torrential Rain affects all siege weapons. And that affects both of us. See, this guy needs the same. This guy gives a boost to one siege other than himself. I'll put another archer down. I'll go ahead and end my turn here. So now he can, yeah, he's going to beat me, but he's going to lose more cards. Alright, so now it's his turn, and I got to come out swinging. So this one lets me bring back one from my graveyard. Go ahead and put this trebuchet down. Oh, fuck. Okay. Go ahead and put her down and bring back this guy. So that gives me 8 points. So he's got 6. That's all the strength. So he's gonna have 2 points if I put this one down. I'll put this guy down. Now we should have this. Oh crap, I might have screwed myself here. Go ahead and put him down. See, this is the thing. If I wind up screwing myself, I'm going to screw myself really badly. I'll go ahead and put this down. So now everybody suffers. That's going to be 5 for him. And then we got 1 card. Go ahead and see. Oh, nice. I win. Oh, no. He wins. Fuck me.
Well, it's not a game for everyone. Requires an analytical mind. If you ever find yourself in Oxenfurt and wish to play a true master, ask for Stepan. A simple innkeep by trade, but a true maestro when it comes to Gwent.
I'll remember that. Thanks.
Hello, there's some cards down there. Can I pick them up?
Looking for a woman.
Like everyone.
Not like everyone. And not just any woman. Mine smells of lilac and gooseberries, dresses in black and white.
2 schnapsies. It'll lift your spirits.
Fine, I'll have a drink. Can we cut to the chase? You seen her or not?
Yennefer of Vengerberg.
Never mentioned her name.
Yet you described her perfectly. And once I hear something, I never forget. Can't help it.
Who might you be?
What do you do? Who are you?
A mangy vagrant. Gaunter Odim, at your service.
Vagrant. That a profession now?
Once a merchant of mirrors. The madding crowd dubbed me Master Mirror, or the Man of Glass.
How do you know Yennefer?
What a question. Master Dandelion's ballads, of course. The only way a humble merchant might hope to rub up against greatness. Unless, that is, he's as lucky as I am.
And runs into a very patient witcher.
It's a Geralt of Rivia himself. The Butcher of Blaviken.
Where is she?
You seen Yennefer?
Deepest apologies, but I must ask. Is this about love?
Of course it is.
Guessed it. It's love.
I knew it at once.
What do you know? Tell me.
Before you appeared, it never occurred to me that might have been Yennefer. Who would have thought?
Get to the point.
An Nilfgaardian scout from the local garrison saw her.
Where?
At their camp. She rode in there. Dark of night. Black and white. Gooseberries and... Yes, I know. Had a terse exchange with the garrison commander and raced off.
Where to?
I'm not omniscient. Ask at the garrison.
Thanks.
We men of the road must stick together. Perhaps one day I'll be in trouble and you'll be nearby to help.
So that guy actually comes out in like one of the DLCs. I think it's the Blood and Wine DLC. I think. I am not sure. It's been so long. Down, kitty.
Yes? What is it, Wolf?
Realize it's been half a year since we hunted down that fiend in Varun?
Yes. Well, that was more than a fiend. What was that bastard's name? Drugan? May the soil lie light upon him. Things used to be simpler. Monsters were bad, humans good. Now, everything's all confused.
Used to be exactly the same. You've just forgotten.
Do well not to point up my age. You're near a century old yourself.
See you later, Vesemir.
So we got this guy, we got that guy in the back. So how we going? I think we have a bar fight.
Done drinking?
Mm-hmm.
Then fuck off.
Don't want your kind here.
Two.
Haven't done anything to you, so just calm down.
Of course not. You done nothing.
Horses work in witchcraft. Get him!
Time's at Memphis. Nice meeting you.
Can't loot them because I didn't kill them.
Whoa there, Roach. Hey-ya!
And these notice boards, this is where we get all of our missions.
May the sun shine upon you. What did you say? Who taught you that?
Chetty.
Listen, Kevin. Never to sing that rhyme again. Never. And you're not to play with Chetty. No more.
But Chetty's my best mate.
Chetty's a
Hey-ya!
Yes! What?
What happened here?
Oh, got a wee bit chilly the night, so I set fire to my forge. Got it nice and roaring. Roasted some wieners. What do you think happened, dimwit? Some bugger set alight me workshop. I've lost everything. Everything!
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Any suspects?
Whole damned village. I've lived here half a century. Thought they saw me as one of their own. But everything changed when the Black Ones came. I'm the only smith around, so I got to service their garrison. Bang dents out of plate, shoe horses. That sort of thing. Nilfgaardians don't pay me a bloody copper. Just give me supplies and orders. The humans can't fathom that. They think I'm getting rich off their misfortune. That I sleep on a pile of gold like a ploughing dragon. They've stopped talking to me. Spit when I pass. And now this.
I can find your arsonist, provided you're willing to pay.
I've not much left, but I'll give you all if you bring me that horse in, so that he gets what he deserves. The night of the fire, I heard movement outside my hut. Went out to see if I could find any tracks, but found nothing. But then I haven't got cat eyes, have I? Good luck.
So one thing about being a Witcher also is that with the mutations, it's not always a success. You know, sometimes
Prince, a man's, large.
Sometimes when you're going through the mutations to become a Witcher, you can actually die from them.
Stinks of piss and vodka.
Like I said, they are working on a Netflix series of this. Although I don't know who they're going to get to play the lead. I hope it's a really good actor. I've heard talks that they're thinking about maybe getting Idris Elba. Yeah, I already know how to call Roach.
Medeta, Estrath Essen Novigrad.
You went through here.
Lost his boots in the rush.
Thought there was supposed to be some drowners around here.
Something jumped out of the rushes. Drowners. But he managed to escape.
Gran told me about.
Hey, it's that guy I saved.
Dad went missing one day, so folk nabbed a witchman that was hunting nearby. Started poking him, asking. when he started twisting and squirming, so wham bam, they knocked
Trail ends here, but I'll recognize him by his wounds. Drowner
There he
claw
is.
marks. It's gotta be him.
Barefoot too.
Nasty wound. Run into a drowner?
What the fuck do you care?
Whoa, our arsonist's a charmer too. Come on, Smith wants to talk to you.
I not talk to a non-human. Sons of bitches all, and dwarves are the worst. Greedy little magpies, do anything for gold they will. They forge the blades the black ones put to our throats, am I not right? Listen, we can work this out man to man. I give you gold, you don't turn me in. My mum died a while back and I sold her tools. I've spent some, but what's left is yours.
No chance. You're coming with me.
Magpies and dwarves might be greedy, but I'm not. Can't buy me.
And I'll beat your fucking mug to a pulp!
Just calm down and you're coming with me.
Calm down. Now follow me.
See, we're doing like the Jedi mind trick on him.
Freak.
Come on, you fuck. What'd you say? You say shit?
Viper-eyed Hellraiser.
But unlike a Jedi mind trick, I think there's a special phrase that the caster of what was it again? Axie. They have to say like a certain phrase or something in order to break the spell. I'll go ahead and take all these. Now, there is a fast travel mechanic in this, but I just want you guys to see how big the world is. Yes, I already know this. Shit. This is how big the world is, and it all runs like this. And I think there's 2 other maps. I forgot the name of the other one. Da-da-da. Go ahead and take this. You want to collect pretty much every plant in this game and every monster's organ, because all of it has some purpose. It'll make a potion, it'll make a poison, it'll make something that the monster's weak to.
Up and at him.
What's going on?
Here you go. One village pyromaniac in the flesh.
Nap? You? I knew your mum for years. Charged her nary a copper. This is how you repay me. I've had enough. Hey, soldier. A minute of your time, please.
No! Willis, I beg you, I was drunk. Didn't know what I was doing.
I've told you, Master Willis. We will help you rebuild once reinforcements come. The supplies have been ordered.
Not what this is about, mate. This here's the arsonist. A witcher found him.
The forge was important to the garrison. Destroying it was sabotage. No trial needed here. Just a tree.
Harsh punishment for that.
Harsh as punishment goes.
But deserved. You know, I hated the Black Ones at first, like everybody else did. Now I'm thinking they might just bring order to this place. Teach these layabouts some manners. But enough about that. Your reward. And I managed to save some things from the fire. Anvil's still whole, so I'm sure I can bang something out on it. You need anything, let me know. Give you a good price.
Alright guys, well that's gonna do it for me. I mean, this game is so big that this is barely the tutorial. I still have to kill the griffin and before we start getting into the main story. But if you guys want to see more, let me know. Leave a like, drop a comment.